days of proud American muscle cars with powerful V8 engines and growling exhausts appear to be coming to an end. Dodge's Charger and Challenger models will be phased out after 2023, and electric vehicles are encroaching on classic nameplates like the Chevy Camaro and Ford Mustang. Today, we are going to talk about the new Dodge Charger Daytona SRT 2023 concept. Let's start. Engine and performance. Dodge, on the other hand, does not want you to mourn the muscle car just yet. The new Dodge Charger Daytona SRT concept is an electric performance coupe that will carry on Dodge's brash legacy as the future of electrified muscle. The Daytona SRT's 800-volt electrical architecture, dubbed Banshee, is at its heart. This is double the voltage of many other EVs' 400-volt architecture, allowing for faster charging, better cooling for the electric motors, and lighter wiring. The Porsche Taycan, Audi e-tron GT, Hyundai Ioniq 5, and Kia EV6 are all equipped with 800-volt architectures. Though Dodge hasn't released any performance or powertrain details for the concept, the company claims that the Daytona SRT will outperform its Hellcat V8-powered cousins in all key performance measures. This, we assume, refers to both acceleration and top speed. For comparison, the 2023 Charger SRT Hellcat Red Eye with the jailbreak package has a whopping 807 horsepower, and the Red Eye we tested hit 60 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds. PowerShot, a push-to-pass button, will provide a temporary power boost. It's incredible for a full electric engine. Sound and exhaust. The exhaust is the most distinctive feature of the Daytona SRT, as well as the most brazenly gratuitous. No, Dodge has not figured how to make an electric car emit an equal amount of engine noise and CO2, but it has designed its phasonic chambered exhaust to turn the electric motor's near-silent hum into a 126 decibel cacophony worthy of the SRT badge. According to the video, the Fratsonic EV exhaust makes a familiar sound, similar to Kit from Knight Rider, but more robust and angrier, especially when the throttle is opened. The video also includes a deep atmospheric sound, but we're not sure if it's the EV's idling sound. Fratsonic is a play on Fratzog, the name given to the logo featured on Dodge muscle cars in the 1960s and 70s. That logo reappears on the Daytona SRT, one of many ways Dodge has attempted to connect the concept to the brand's history. Interior and design. Despite a clear emphasis on performance and muscle, the Daytona SRT aspires to be somewhat practical as well. The mock-ups of the interiors appear sleek and modern, and a hatchback design with a fold-flat rear seat should provide plenty of cargo space. The PowerShot feature and one of the Daytona SRT's multiple drive modes are controlled by paddle shifters on either side of the squared-off steering wheel. Dodge also rejects the current design trend of high-performance electric vehicles. The Charger Daytona SRT's nose looks more like a B-body Mopar than what we're used to seeing on modern EVs. The brand isn't just using the Daytona name for effect, but is also applying lessons learned from its big-winged race cars. Dodge refers to its aerodynamic nose as the R-wing, most likely in honor of Gary Romberg, the original Charger Daytona's aerodynamic mastermind. The rest of the Charger Daytona SRT appears to be a modern muscle car, complete with 2 doors, just like the original Charger. It's unclear whether a production Charger EV will have 2 or 4 doors, but this 2-door concept rides on a set of center-lock wheels, which are unlikely to make the cut. But the ultra-wide rubber isn't out of the question. One trend was followed by Dodge's designers: lighting. The Charger Daytona SRT has extensive and expansive exterior lighting that contributes to the car's attitude. Finally, let's take a look inside the Dodge Charger Daytona SRT concept. Regardless of the company's electrification plans, the old Charger was in desperate need of an interior makeover. We get exactly that with this car, and Dodge has sprinkled in a few nods to the original muscle cars. This includes the Attitude Adjustment ambient lighting grille pattern from a 1968 Charger, as well as the distinctively shaped gear selector. In addition, there are a slew of modern features, such as a 16-inch curved instrument cluster and an updated 12.3-inch center screen. To create a more driver-focused cockpit, Dodge's design team tilted the center display by about 10 degrees. An 8x3-inch head-up display is also included in the Charger Daytona concept. The aerodynamic wing. This unique wing aids in air movement and allows for a more traditional front fascia. Nevertheless, Dodge claims that this concept is 25% smoother than the current Charger, giving it a drag coefficient of around 0.25. That would lag behind the current Tesla Model S Plaid, but it would still be competitive with other EVs. Will Dodge discontinue the iconic Charger and Challenger? With good news, of course, comes bad news. According to CBS, the automaker intends to end production of the two gas-powered sedans in 2023 and transition to electric vehicles. Dodge's final lineup of the two muscle cars will include special editions of the Demon, Hellcat, Red Eye, Scat Pack, Shaker, Jailbreak, and a seventh model next year. Under the hood of each model will be a last call plaque. So, should you buy it? We think that overall, the new Dodge Daytona is a good car. You don't pollute the environment, but you still hear the amazing exhaust sound. Of course, not as good as the iconic V8, but still a good feature from Dodge. The Daytona SRT is a bold concept, but whether it can deliver on all of its promises remains to be seen. The car's production version could arrive as soon as 2024, and only then will we know whether an electric car can also be a muscle car.